Do you know your tools? You might have the tools, you might have the correct tools, but they may not be able to do some of the jobs that you may require to accomplish. Therefore, the right choice of tool is very important. You might have the tools which are the same, but they may not be able to do the same job. Here, I have two tools. One is bigger, one is smaller, and preferably I need the big one. The small one, no, I don't need it. And even when you have the right tool, sometimes you need to adjust it. Okay? You have that right education, but what are the adjustments that you're doing so that it can serve you better, so that you can get maximum help from the education that you have achieved? What are those things? What are your work ethics? Those are your tools for you to be able to accomplish that mission, that homework. What are your learning habits as a student? Okay, because those will help you get all what you need. Organize those tools, organize those ideas, do it right. Even everything, the mannerism is a tool for you to achieve your goals. Laziness is one of the tools to destroy it. So that is not a tool, but we need to know that when we do these things, when we align our tools, life becomes easier and we can easily become what we want because of using our tools properly and each and every day.
Hello everyone, welcome to One by One, the podcast where we uncover the stories, strategies, and secrets behind extraordinary success. I'm your podcast host, Robert Murigi, and we'll be building each other from ground up. As you join us, do you have the right training? Having the tool is one thing, knowing how to use it is another thing, taking care of the tool is another different thing. All contribute towards how you achieve that repair, how you achieve that modification. When we talk about our personal life, what can we refer as tools in our personal life? What is these things? We have skills and resources, and the resources would include the education we have, through schooling. On this part of it's very, very important for you to study what you are interested in. Don't waste your time going and doing degrees which you do not need, and then you drop them and you waste those years, because this affects the other phase, which is called experience. When you change your education path, when it is too late, it destabilizes you, it makes you not to be able to be quicker in your life. For not having planned properly for the education side of things, it could hinder you from getting enough experience to be able to tackle with the problems that you may be facing you each and every day. The experience that you have accumulated over a long time, and if you have done it in the right environment, and you have done it with interest, and you have done it with the right people, and with the right heart, definitely, wherever you are 1 year ago, you will not be there by the end of the year. Where you are yesterday, you will not be there today. The other ones are learned ability. What are these people who are teaching you things? What are the expertise that you are referring to? What are these friends who are always willing to tell you when you're doing wrong, so that you are able to help yourself, so that you can keep your tools sharp to dissect the problems that you might have? These are resources we talk about. We have networking. We have the people you know. You know someone who knows how to do something, he's your good friend. So even if you didn't have money, that person could come and help you. The other one will be finances. If you're financially stable, then you might be able to buy some things so that you may only need money to buy. What about the things that you do not need that? I've been able to make this podcast and get many people watching and being educated through that, that is because of technology, because it is available to me. That is a resource which is available for me to be able to do this particular thing today. When we are mentally stable and physically stable, when you eat properly, when you sleep at the right time, when you exercise, when you keep positivity, because it gives you the drive. Those things will help you, and it is a very valuable resource. Relationships is very important. Whenever you work, live in a good note and make sure you help that company to become better than you found it. When we need to become what we want, what is the difference between the problem you are suffering and the results that you desire to get? What is occupying that space? Is it your ignorance? Is it your laziness? Is it your mannerism? Is it your work ethics? What is this one thing which is sitting in between that gap? Are you sharpening your tools every day? Are you hiding in the toilet when other people are working and you miss that life skill that you're supposed to absorb? How are we solving our problems? How do we solve the problems we face each and every day? You may have emotional focused way of coping. Exercise, do a little bit of things. If you sit in the office for a whole day, it is very bad. It is catastrophic to your life. Get a walk around, let the body flow in your body. You can have some exercise or have a good shower, refresh yourself, have a good diet. These are things which are important. Let us sharpen our skills. Go to a mirror, ensure yourself that I am Robert Muirore Murege. I want to do this podcast so that I'm able to achieve more people. These are things which are going to reassure you that you're doing the right thing. Because you'll never go to a mirror and start telling me, today I'm going to do that one bad thing. There's no one who really want to do that. You do meditation, you meditate, you spare some time, do something. It's not 15 minutes before you do anything else. Refresh your mind, clear your mind, be able to see ahead of your day. The problem-focused coping mechanisms are like the things that you do each and every day in a very simple way. How do we manage our time? Are you managing your time? Are you managing your time? Do you have a timetable? Do you have a list of to-do work? What are you supposed to be doing at this time? If it's not that, do you have like a printed list in your mind that how things work so that you are not changing too much, so that you don't miss anything? When you go to work, please spend that time, that because you have been paid for it, to do the right thing. It works and it motivates everyone. Ask for support for the people who knows how to do that particular job. Don't waste time trying to toil with it. You have no idea. There is a simple way because when you have no idea, you're also introducing yourself into a risk. Talk to someone, use the guidelines, and take your time to understand the problem first. What are the things that you want to achieve? What do you want to achieve this year? Have you broken this into smaller steps, into daily steps? Because one behavior, it will fill your total space for your good behavior. By the end of the year, you'll have amassed a big amount of good things that you'll be proud of. Changing that one small thing, just a small thing, it helps you to become. Have the right people, have the good relationships, you are going to become what you want. Because having the right people, they will always be watching your back. They will make sure that you don't get injured. They will make sure that you don't enter into trouble, or you're not entering yourself in a hot soup. Okay. So the benefits of problem solving coping mechanism, it will help you to do a lot of good things. It will bring fast results. You'll be more efficient. You'll not waste time. You'll be more happier because you are able to achieve your goals promptly. It is the simple things, the things that we do each and every day. You become more empowered in that particular area. You feel that you own the search space because you have gained that confidence through proper learning. And when someone is teaching you, you give your idea and you let them explain because you asked for that help. Listening skills, it is a good thing that we will need to talk to about one day here. When we are in bad situations and we know how to talk to people, they will talk to you. If you keep talking to your friend about a problem that you have, he will support you because you already know how to talk to people. You see, it helps you. Good relationships are good and they are important. Get yourself out of a problem by using the tools we have talked about because you want your life to become better. We want you to improve and become the best version of yourself. These are the things that we want, and we want for each and every one. When you enter workspace, command that place. Command the space. Work seamlessly. See something in the wrong place. Put it in the right place. Be happy. Be joyful. Bring that positive vibe into that workplace. That would bring value that you'll never have expected. At every work level, you are going to bring impact and you're going to do the best of yourself. Therefore, let us use the resources that are available to you to help you. So you need to identify the tools. You need to identify what you have. You need to identify what you can use for the problem you have. And this must correspond with the problem you're trying to solve. Because not all problems, not one size fits all. Therefore, when you have a thing that you want to do, what are the tools which are required to the problem that you are suffering today? Write it down. Write it somewhere. Write it next to your bed. Write it with a pencil. Write it with a pen. Keep thinking about that problem and think, why should you be suffering that problem when your friend is not suffering? Do you have friends? Ask yourself, do you have quality friends that you can turn to when you are in trouble? Do you have some savings for yourself? Are you doing something for yourself? Or you're going to Northbridge every day and you drink all your money? Let me tell you, no one will help you if you don't help yourself. You need to understand your weaknesses and your strengths, because those are your resources. If you drink too much, that is a resource, even if it's a weakness. Because if you stop drinking, what does that mean? It means that you have more money. It means that you have dropped drinking, which means you'll be saving more money. So your weaknesses and strengths, both of them are your resources to build yourself. It is how you want to use them to become a better version of yourself. It is always prudent, and as a call for action, if you don't have the right tools, you can always fabricate those tools. And one way of doing that is this. You should always try it. Fabricate a problem. Fabricate your tools. Fabricate your tools. Create artificial challenge. That is one. I have done since I was 25. I am 40 and it is still working for me. Create an artificial challenge. If you have nothing, If you don't have any challenge on your way, you relax. You relax, and that is where the mistake starts. You need someone to tap you here. You need that one issue. Keep going, keep going. There is more to learn. Keep going, keep going. Don't relax. There is no time. There is no time. Let us keep going. Let us do it right. And let us do it every day. We can do few things to sort out the problems we have. Let us understand the problem we have. And the second thing we do is, do we have enough understanding of the tools which are available to us so that we are able to elevate ourselves from this particular situation? If you have the tools, do you know how to use the tools properly? Okay? If the tools are not sharpened properly because they are not in good working order, what are you going to do? Please, keep sharpening your skills. Keep sharpening those mannerisms. Keep that communication skill high, because it will help you to become a better person. If you want to do a business one day, it is more prudent for you to be employed in such a business so that you are able to see how things work firsthand, so that you see how they go through each and every day. You have a clear mindset. You're able to help them to become, so that you're able to become what you want through that training. You're schooling every day. When you go out there and you are going to work, you see how people drive, you learn how dangerous the road could be, and you become more clever. Every situation in your life is a learning skill. When the day you stop running, the day you die. Let us sharpen our tools, because we want good tools. We will be able to make sound decisions. We are able to see clearly. You are able to soar high, because that is the best for everyone. There's no one who is supposed to be dragging behind. All what we have spoken today and can be summarized in only a few ways. Identify the tools and make sure they are the best, in their best condition, and then also learn how to use them so that you can have all the good tools. There are people who normally buy very good equipment, but they don't know how to use them. That tool can be a hazard to you, because you might be going to use it and it might cut you, like power saw. There are people who buy power saw to cut wood, but they don't know how to use it properly. Do you need training? Go and get trained so that you also reduce risk to the tools that you have. What happens is, if you don't like learning and the learning does not stop, you'll be in trouble in your life. Open your heart to learning and learn as much as you can, and this will be able to help us, whether you are an aspiring entrepreneur or a seasoned profession, or someone simply looking for inspiration. One by one, we will equip you with the tools and insights you need to lay the foundation of your own success stories. And if you enjoyed this episode, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and leave us a comment. Your feedback helps us to grow and to bring you even more inspiring stories. Thank you for listening. From building to clouds up, and every great accomplishment starts with a single step. What are you building today? What are you building today? Until next time, keep building, keep striving, and keep reaching for your dreams. God bless you.